let's talk about stretch marks, cellulites, quote unquote imperfections. Do you guys care if a woman does have that? Tell me. Anyone can jump in. Tell me, how do y'all feel about that? Does it gross you out? What do you guys think?
No, we do not care.
We don't care.
No. In fact, I've never really heard any man complain about stretch marks. I've mostly heard women obsess about it, but fellas don't seem we don't really, that's not something that bothers us, especially if she has a big rump. That's actually kind of normal. Doesn't matter what size the rest of her body is. If she's got a dump truck, you could see some stretch marks.
A little tiger. Arr.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my comfy couch. Everyone say hi on the line. Look at this. I have a full group tonight because, man, it's a hot topic we have to talk about. Let me tell y'all, this is how I came up with this topic, right? So there was someone I was kind of talking to, and they were saying how attractive they were to me. And I'm like, man, I know I got all these dimples on my booty, all the cellulite and the stretch marks. And I'm like, how do you find like perfection in that? And I thought it was so interesting. So this is what made me launch this investigation. I want to hear from you guys, okay? If she's got the cellulite, she's got the stretch marks, do you guys care about that? Or do you guys still, find beauty in women that have, those kind of quote unquote what society calls as flaws? So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to get into all kinds of beauty standards. But before we do that, I want you to meet everyone on the line, okay? So I want to go first. We're going to go Lorena, then Christella, Omari, Joffrey, Thaddeus, Alex, and Jante. So go ahead, Lorena, get started. Tell me who you are, your age if you want to share, and if you want to share your social media. Go ahead.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lorena, and I just turned 30. I can't remember my username. Give me a second. On Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. Wait. Yes, Lorena, my name, _OB_.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Lorena. Thank you for being here tonight. Christella, tell us.
Hi, I'm Christella Pierre. I'm 32 years old. I'm a realtor in case anybody's in Florida. If you want to buy or sell or even rent, you can hit me up on social media at my Instagram. It's Christella Pierre _realtor. Looking forward to hearing from you.
Awesome. Look at her sales pitch. I love it. Omari, tell me.
So, good night, everybody. My name is Omari. I am 39. My social media is brand new, secondhand. New is spelled N-U, and second is 2-N-D.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Joffrey?
Hello, as you see, my name is Joffrey, and I don't really have a social media worth speaking about. It's just private, so there's no point in getting into that.
And
and also I'm a certified bootyologist. I've been an expert and an activist for pretty much my entire life.
Certified bootyologist on the line.
Certified.
Yes, Thaddeus, I still make you do an intro.
And everybody knows me at this point. Hi, I'm Thaddeus. I am not a co-host. I just I'm on the show very often.
How old are you, Thaddeus? I'm gonna make you say your age.
Oh, I don't have a problem. I'm 39.
Okay, awesome. Alex, then Jante.
Hello, good people. Alexander Miller is my name. Also 39. No social media at the moment, but we'll get back to that at a later date.
All right. Thank you, Alex, for being on. And Jante. Jante is the first time. This is your first time on here. Lorena, too, and Christella. So thank you. Go ahead, Jante.
Long-time listener, first-time caller. My name is Jante, 28 years old. I work as a nurse and a producer of music. And my social media is Tay Stay Blessed, T-A-Y, Stay Blessed.
All right. Thank you. Thank you all, everyone. Okay, so you see we got about the 30s, almost 40s, like on the line. So, and we got almost 40, almost 30 rather. So we got a good age group here to talk about. And I'm Nicole, as you know, the host, and I am 37. Forget sometimes. Okay, so let's get right into it, okay? Let's get into it. Let's talk about stretch marks, cellulites, you know, quote unquote imperfections. Do you guys care if a woman does have that? Tell me. Anyone can jump in. Tell me, how do y'all feel about that? Does it gross you out? What do you guys think?
No, we do not care.
You say you don't care, Joffrey?
No, in fact, I've never really heard any man complain about stretch marks. I've mostly heard women obsess about it, but fellas don't seem we don't really, that's not something that bothers us, especially if she has a big rump. That's actually kind of normal. Doesn't matter what size the rest of her body is. If she's got a dump truck, you could see some stretch marks, and that's fine.
So you guys are used to it. What do you? I see you guys shaking your head too. Jante, Alex, Omari, tell me.
A little tiger.
Yep.
I mean, slim girls have stretch marks too, you know, so it don't really matter the size. Like they have cellulite too, and that never bothers me. Like I like to play the guitar in it, you know, I just, you know, or braille it, you know, feed my way through it. So it doesn't bother me. It's something to play with, you know.
Alex, what are you saying, Alex?
Hey man, I'm with the fellas, man. Don't bother me at all. Don't bother me not one bit. You know, I don't see it as an imperfection. I see my queens as God's gift to men, is what He's given us. So God doesn't make imperfections. You know what I mean? So it's you all for the most part who have the issue or the problem, or you know, you set standards for yourself, which is fine. But when it comes to us, for the most part, I've been a man for a long time, so I've never had a problem. Don't seem to have a problem with it. I won't have a problem with it in the future, you know. So it's not. I don't think it's an issue with us. It's an issue with you, not us.
Oh, but ladies, y'all tell me before. Let me get to Thaddeus first, and then y'all tell me your opinion about stretch marks if you have any, or you know, cellulite. Thaddeus, what's your opinion?
My opinion, I'm gonna try to be nice today. How about that? But you know, most of the guys, you know, guys are gonna say what the women want to hear, and it's more like, you know, it's okay, and like no matter what shit is going on, we kind of like that, and you know, that's, I don't want to put the guys on blast, but that's just not reality. That's not the fact of life. Stretch marks in particular though, it just depends to where it is and how bad it is, right? So I think the stretch marks there, most men refer to when they say that they don't mind stretch marks, the nice ones, right? The ones especially in the booty area. Yeah, those are almost like you said, like a tiger. It's almost like a decoration. Those are okay. But what about like the stretch marks on the stomach? Like after, you know, she's had a kid, and like, you know how like the skin, you know, you ever seen one of those, like when they have like a really, I mean, for a guy to say like, well, I just don't mind that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call BS on that.
Ooh, what y'all saying?
Nah, men don't typically become grossed out by their ladies after they've had a kid. Like if you're with a woman and she has a kid,
Really?
and now she has stretch marks, you're not really like, oh, that's gross. Nah, I don't really find it gross at all.
You've had a woman.
It's like, no, it's like it's to me it's the same. It's in the same realm as having a birthmark. I'm not gonna look at a girl and she has a birthmark and be like, oh, that's disgusting.
Yes. So
it is what it is.
So have you had a girl with a kid?
No.
So then you anyone else?
No. Yes, I have.
And what do you think, Omari?
I see what he's saying. It can I believe him. But what I'm saying is that what I said earlier is true. Is that we don't speak about it in such a volume. Like it's not prevalent in turnoffs and what have you. There might be some pickier men that say, you know, that's not you don't look good enough. You gotta go to the gym. You need surgery, whatever. There's some men that say that. But generally, most men, I've never had a conversation sitting with men. They're like, oh, she got too much cellulite, because we have different preferences, you know. Somebody's like a thick girl and they like that, you know. Some men like a slim girl, they may have that, it doesn't bother them, you know. So But I see what he's saying with the stomach area. I can definitely picture that a man may have a problem with that. It might not be within his standards. Like if you guys go out, he might not want you to show your stomach. If you go to the beach or the pool, he might be embarrassed maybe. So he's right. There's a few men like that, but I'm just saying majority is not really into that.
Okay, Alex, tell me.
You know what's up with the men? The men just don't say anything, right? So they just eat it, right? That's what normal men do. They just eat it. So they'll see it, and it doesn't look good to them, but men know that we could never, ever, ever tell a woman anything is wrong with her body, because then what happened? After that, she's gonna shut down every single time she takes off her clothes. She's gonna have a problem. It's gonna be some complex. You could kiss, having sex with the lights on. You could kiss that goodbye. It's like so much of a hassle that most men, you know what they do? For them to avoid that, they eat it. And they definitely don't talk about that with their boys. Men don't go around talking about them in a bad light to their boys. Like, we just don't do that. That's like bro code that we don't do. So so what we'll say is, the men agree with me, but they cannot say it. They cannot say it.
Alex, listen, Thaddeus, wait, Thaddeus. Hold on.
My main name Thaddeus called BS, but let me just interject right quick. My current girlfriend, she has not one, not two, not three, 4 children. Okay, and she has a little belly, a little area, a little cellulite, a little stretch marks, and that's fine. But I guess it's a matter of like your relationship, your confidence level, because we talk about it and we joke about it, and she goes out sometimes to the pool with her little stomach out and stuff, and it's not a big stomach, it's not falling all over the place, but granted, she's had 4 children, and that's beautiful to me. It's nothing more beautiful than childbirth, so that's fine by me. And also, if I may speak on the adult level, Nicole, under that stomach, under that cellulite, is something that we all gonna want to get to by any means necessary. So what the hell does that matter?
Yeah.
To us, you know what I mean? So like I say, I see my main man called BS. Okay, that's fine. That maybe that's from personal experience or all a matter of opinion. Me personally, whatever, as long as she ain't just falling all over the floor and just dragging or anything of that nature. But just a little bit of cellulite, a little bit of stomach and back fat does not bother us in the least.
Ooh, okay. So ladies on the line, how do y'all feel about that? Laurina and Christella, tell me, how do you guys feel about what you're hearing these men say?
I guess I can go first. It's so crazy. I mean, like he said that we have to hold it in as the guy, but for females, if a guy hairline is receding, we don't say anything. If they have a small penis, we don't say anything. We hold that in. So, like, why can't you handle stretch marks? Literally from natural birth. Everybody, all of the females have them. So, like, if we're able to hold all of that in for you guys, oh my gosh, she has stretch marks. Oh my gosh, I'm running away. This is scary. This is gross. Like, that makes no sense to me. Women with stretch marks are beautiful. It's natural. It happens. And, most of the men that I met love them. So for those that don't, they can find somebody without them. Good luck with that.
Ooh, okay. Lorena, tell me, what do you think about?
I kind of feel like I was expecting these opinions. Kaya. It's my job. I think women have way higher standards than men in some of this, like we're more conscious, we think more about those things, and sometimes they don't really care. Now, I agree, if it's very obvious, we're going to be way more conscious about it, and people are going to be conscious about it, but I don't know, I feel like it's natural, it's normal, so like, why feel embarrassed?
Okay, so that's very interesting because, so ladies who are watching on this episode who are really self-conscious, don't want to do it in the dark, don't want to take your shirt off, let them things out. Okay, I heard a guy call this the sugar trail. They're like, sugar trail. I'm like, yes. So guys, tell me, Alex,
real quick, Nicole. One thing, that me personally, that bothers the hell out of me. I don't want to hear no cut the lights off, dog. Lord, get the shirt on. I need birthday suit, butt boogie naked. I'm just being straight up. Forget all that stuff, because I'm pretty sure it's something about we all have self-conscious issues. You know what I mean? So I embrace. I'm short. I ain't the biggest dude in the world, but I'm confident about myself. Man, confidence is sexy also. Man, take that off, man. Leave them lights on. Whatever. Shoot, I'm gonna tell the room from the Rudy to the Tootie. So forget all that, man. Leave that for them little boys. Look, that's little boy stuff, man. We almost 40 around here, man. That's little boy stuff. One more
thing is also there's like an assumption that it's only big girls or women who've had babies that have stretch marks. You have girls that are skinny and they still have stretch marks. Dudes that lift weights, they got stretch marks too. It's a normal thing.
That's a good
I've
point.
been with women who are slim and they have stretch marks on their breasts. They have stretch marks on the booty. I mean, it's normal. It's never been a question from me. It's never been a question as to, oh, this is disgusting, or this is gross, or this is weird. It's just been like, this is familiar territory. She has a big ass. She has some stretch marks on there. The skin is struggling to keep all of that intact. Mm-hmm. So that's fine.
Yeah,
you gotta make it. You gotta make sense too. You can't be having stretch marks and all that and it be shaped like SpongeBob SquarePants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's an exception. Like we accept all that stuff if you're shapely or you're curvy, but you can't be uncurvy and then it'll be a whole different opinion. So you gotta know your audience, your target audience. Like men will accept a lot if a woman is shapely, she has a bottom. It won't really bother, but if you got no shape and then you got all this stuff going on, it's gonna be like.
But Jonte, so them ladies can't get no love. They don't have men that are gonna like them. Everybody got the shape.
Some men, no, there's a shape for everybody though. Like for example, you can't if you're shaped like shaped like an ironing board, but you have stretch marks. For me personally, I'm gonna be less receptive to that than if you're shaped like J-Lo and you have stretch marks. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just it differs from man to man. If he's into you, that's not gonna bother him. Mm-hmm. But if he's already not feeling you, he sees stretch marks, he sees cellulite, he's not gonna throw up, but he's just not feeling you, and that's it. But if he's into you, that don't matter.
Agree.
It's true. My son's mom, she had this is her first and my first, and she was, slim and tight and no stretch marks. When she had him, she got very self-conscious, and it took her a little while for her to just, be okay with it, because, I never had a problem with it. It was kind of new for me too, because we were both young and what have you, but it didn't bother me. Then I started dating this lady. She had 3 kids, and I saw her stomach. I saw the stretch marks, I did think something like, I wonder if I'm gonna like that, but it didn't bother her. She like Alex said, she was confident, she came out of her bra. She didn't make any excuses. She didn't try to suck it in, and I was okay. I just laid down and I started, playing the guitar. So I just moved on too. We both moved on, and it was fine after that. And so, but I'm gonna go back to Thaddeus because y'all giving my boy a bad name.
No, we ain't giving him a bad name.
The truth. No, yeah.
I guess it's telling the truth
that we do exist.
Yeah. Okay. So if he's into you, it seems, right? So find a guy that's and then he's not gonna care so much about the stretch marks and cellulite.